Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Canadian Football Central. CFL content for the fans, by the fans, and we got another signing for the Edmonton Elks sorry, not Zach. That was Zach Zabrowski. We just did the other video. Justin McGriff has signed with the Edmonton Elks. He had been with the Hamilton Tiger Cats, I believe, in the preseason as well as training camp last year. Is that correct?
23-24 he was with us.
23-24. Okay, I see. So he's kind of been bouncing around a little bit since then. He had played for Utah State, the Aggies in Div 1, where in his time there, if we kind of so he's a wide receiver. He's only 25 years old, 6'5", 175 pounds. He is a tall guy from Tampa, Florida. And in his time there, if we kind of look at his senior year, school records, he had caught 80 passes for 1,037 yards in his career, becoming the 37th player for Utah State for the Aggies to get 1,000 career receiving yards. And then in his senior season, he started 12 of the 13 games he played in, finished the season with 30 receptions for 438 yards with an average of 14.6 yards per catch and 4 touchdowns, was third on the team in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns. Caught a career-high tying 6 passes for 76 yards, including a season-long 41-yard reception at Boise State. He had 5 receptions for a season-best 91 yards, including a 12-yard touchdown against UNLV. And then had 4 catches for 63 yards, including a 32-yard touchdown at Colorado State. Caught 3 passes for 53 yards, including a 14-yard touchdown against UConn. Like UConn, like CONN, not Yukon, like the Canadian territory.
Yukon Huskies, University of Connecticut.
Yes. Also had a 19-yard touchdown against San Jose State. Finished the season ranking 7th in the Mountain West in yards per reception, 14.5, and 8th in receiving touchdowns, 0.31 PG. So he had done pretty solid in his time at college. He I think what you'd said, what did you say about his time at training camp for the Tigers?
So in 2023 was his first year that he really came into training camp. He had 4 passes for 58 yards in his preseason game against Toronto, where he is most likely playing for the team's first team offense. So he had a great chance making the team that year.
Yeah.
Except for he suffered a compound fracture in his right tibia, which occurred in an off-field accident just before the regular season.
Yeah.
So then Hamilton's like, okay, freak accident, whatever, we'll bring him back next year. Well, does he not suffer a torn ACL the year after?
Yeah. But I find it interesting because I see, like, if I'm looking at him on Sports Reference, this is just another place that has kind of football analytics for a bunch of different years. He played actually 1 year. Because he had started his 3 years at Utah State were 2020, 2021, and 2022. He actually played 1 game in 2018 for Nebraska, like in the Big Ten. He didn't record any stats in that game, so I'm assuming he didn't actually get some field time. But I just find it interesting that he did have that. It's funny, they have actually a star next to his 2021 and 2022 seasons, as that means that there's a bowl game that they had that year. So I just kind of find it interesting how he had bumped around a little bit with Nebraska as well. Because if I take a look here, maybe on Nebraska's website they might have more. I don't know. Yeah, so because 2018 red shirt, Justin McGriff continued to develop as a true freshman, but he ultimately redshirted in 2018. Although he did not play in a game, McGriff was a member of Nebraska's travel roster for the final game of the season at Iowa. McGriff had a standout prep career at Jefferson High School in Tampa Bay, Florida, helping coach Jeremy Earle's team to appearances in the Class 5A state playoffs each of the past two seasons. In 2017, the Dragons, I'm assuming the high school team he played for, posted an 8-3 record as McGriff caught 25 passes for 454 yards and 4 touchdowns, while averaging better than 18 yards per reception. McGriff first showed his big play ability for Jefferson High in 2016, catching 27 passes for 518 yards, an average of better than 19 yards per catch. And he was ranked on Rivals.com. He was ranked as a college football 3-star prospect. So not bad. So kind of a middle of the road prospect there as far as Div 1 college football. He had done pretty decent there. Sounds like, again, it's just keeping him healthy. You know what I mean? In regards
to in mind
if the Edmonton Elks are going to kind of maybe see if they can move forward with him, you got to keep him healthy. You got to, in order to even see what he has to offer.
Keep in mind that the GM that was with the Edmonton Elks right now, Ed Hervey, is the one that recruited him when he was with the Ticats.
That's a good point. I'd forgotten about that. But yeah, honestly, I'm curious to see how this goes for Edmonton, to see if this guy makes the roster. And when it comes to preseason, if we get to see him in the lineup there. Is there anything else you got there, Rick?
No, sir.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Please make sure you guys leave a like, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys join our Discord. Link in the description below to our Discord, where we discuss all things CFL, NHL, all sorts of sports stuff. So make sure you guys go there and keep the conversation going. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace, love, and positivity to all you wonderful people at home. We will see you guys next time.